been 2 months since we last did this, guys. We're on our 20th episode.
Woo!
That's wild.
Our 20th?
Yeah.
We're Critical Role.
We're hitting a year in like a month or so. Because we started in August, I think.
What's the first year gift? First year gift.
Oh no, we actually started in September. My bad. Jumped the gun. 2 months from a year. But
paper. Oh, that's actually really wholesome. I think we could make
for
something
tabletop
work,
RPG, yeah, paper.
Yeah.
That we play exclusively digitally because of.
I'm gonna send y'all a postcard that just says "bitch" on it.
I'll know who it's from.
Yeah,
that's cool.
She signed it herself.
I think even if you hadn't told me, I would have known who it was from.
You think so? It would have said Austin on it.
That's a pretty big giveaway, dude.
All right. Let's see.
Are you gonna ask us where we last left off?
No. I don't do that if the last session was more than 2 weeks ago because I don't.
Yeah. Shout out, Lauren.
This is gonna be me thinking.
Yeah. Welcome back, y'all. At the Abbey of St. Markovia, the fallen Sirens met the unsettling Abbot, who claimed that his daughter in creation, the patchwork woman named Vasilka, is the solution of Brobria's problems and will placate the cursed Lord Strahd. The only thing he needs is Azula's face to complete the missing piece of the puzzle and deliver his daughter to Strahd so that he may achieve true love. The fallen Sirens are skeptical, however, and spend the evening at the Abbey, contemplating running away with Vasilka. What's worse, the Sirens learn that their friend Laszlo has been taken from the Abbey during their wine run. At the very least, they were able to retrieve the Tome of Strahd of Prophecy. Now, in the dead of night, Arielle attempts to cast sleep on the large creature that had been watching over them. So, Arielle, as you are singing your lulling words to the large flesh golem, kind of who's already in the throes of drowsiness, your song puts him over the edge, and his eyes close, and they don't return open.
I mean,
Say, weren't there 2 more guards up front down the road? The gate?
I remember being in like the middle gate. Like we're in the middle, and then there's like an outer wall, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. There were 2 guards. How are you feeling? Are you feeling tired after making that guy go to sleep, or?
No, I'm feeling great. I
That's
think
fantastic.
I could probably scale a wall, maybe.
If that wall was under, I don't know, 10 feet. Just off the top of my head.
I mean, if you guys want to, we could get out.
All right, that sounds good. Do we have our buddy?
How tall are the walls? Sorry.
So the walls are about 10 feet tall, and they kind of extend out in either direction because there is a platform on top where there are guard positions, presumably.
But like all throughout, or like in like little sections?
In this area that you're in.
Gotcha.
Oh, didn't we just shared a meal with Vasilka, right?
Yes.
Got you. Okay.
Oh, and she said she wanted to enjoy meals with us after.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Vasilka, you ready to come with us?
I'll follow you.
All right. Let's go then. You guys ready to head out?
Yeah, we should get out of here.
Okay. All right.
We should try our best to get out of here.
So we'll just retreat towards the flesh golem, sort of just step around him, walking our way out.
Okay. As you make your way through the inner gates, exiting the courtyard past the sleeping golem, you observe 2 figures, both backlit by a horse with a mane of fire, whose hooves have melted holes in the snow around it. The abbot goes, Lord Strahd, you will be pleased. And in that moment, they both turn to you and observe the six of you
Oh my god.
making your way towards them. I mean, as soon as you popped out of the door, they kind of turned to you. The abbot goes, "Where are you taking my daughter?"
To greet Lord Strahd.
Yeah, she just felt a little sick. You feeling a little better now? We got some fresh air. You said you needed a quiet space. It was just a little loud out there. We needed to get a little outer.
Strahd goes. Strahd observes Vasilka among the six of you, and he goes, "This. You've worked nearly a decade for this faceless monster. Lord Strahd, please. She is incomplete. We are missing the final piece." Strahd looks at the party, renders a sneer.
Wait, I cover my face. As he looks, I'm covering my face. So I'm doing the emo girl grudge thing. Like,
All right, do we have anything to get us out of here?
He looks at the some of the three most standoutish individuals to cross his land, and he tells the abbot, "Complete her then."
and I'm turning
I reach over. I touch Azula and I cast invisibility, and I say, "Run."
So with that, Azula's form just like. Is there any dice or anything like that for that, or is it just on touch? It works.
It's a touch.
Okay, so yeah,
Up to 1 hour.
Before all of you, you just see Azula disappear in place. The only semblance of her presence there are the 2 footsteps in the snow.
I was gonna say, is there snow? There's fucking snow, isn't there?
There is snow. Snow has been falling. Yeah.
Please make that work.
So I'm gonna start running that way.
Which
and
way?
once I get, I'm gonna start running away from them, like away from Strahd and them. I guess back. But once I stop, like maybe like 20 feet, once out of like close distance, I'm going to walk backwards onto my own footsteps.
I want everyone to roll initiative at this point.
How dark?
Oh, damn.
I rolled a
Look me then.
1 for initiative.
11.
9.
Arielle?
9.
9. Azula?
11.
11. Okay. Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Nice.
Was that sarcastic or was that serious?
No, it was both. It was.
Oh.
Lawrence was sitting on this like for 2 months. He was like, "Oh, they're right about to meet him."
Bro, because last time
he's gonna give us extra hard battle because it's been so long.
Last time went so fucking well for us, you know.
As we deserve, honestly.
Last time wasn't that bad, was it?
No, I mean it's just been so long. So
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised. Shit.
Fuck.
Well, you set up.
Fuck. Okay. Dude, I'm looking through all these spells and I'm sweating. Sweating, my dude.
Hey, Okay, I think I know what I will do.
All right, let me share with y'all.
Man, I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Aside from run.
Literally. Should I just run? I don't want to leave y'all though. I'm gonna stay like crossbow distance.
I will
So I'll stand 80 feet away.
I moved you kind of far.
Okay.
And
Is there
each
a
square
map?
is.
Oh, you're
10
so
feet.
right. I'm sorry.
10 feet by 10 feet.
Gotcha. DM question. Is this map being recorded too?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, wait,
And
there's a
I'm-
map. Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Never mind. I'm pretty sure I'm attuned to the Golthius staff already.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So you said each square is what?
10 by 10.
Perfect. Ooh, that might be that. Sorry.
Dude, I'm sweating.
I'm on a Frito-Lay strike, so we have generic brand chips today.
Ooh, Texas corn. Yum.
Hi.
So just bear in mind that invisibility is concentration. So if you take damage, Arielle, there's a chance she might lose invisibility.
Oh, she takes.
Oh, someone's
Damage.
gotta protect me to protect her. But I'll tell you when we get to my turn. What I'll do.
So since I decided to walk forward, are you looking at the map right now? So is it that I walked here to here, or that I walked here to here? Because I'm trying to retrace my steps backwards so that it looks like I disappeared out of thin air.
Yeah, you can put yourself anywhere in that area.
Okay, so I walked here and to here. So my footsteps are around. I don't know if y'all can see this.
Oh wait, where are you guys looking? Did you send
My footsteps are going to be around all of this. Y'all see that?
Okay, yeah.
Hold on, I'm not at the map yet.
Let me know. Is my crunching too loud? Can y'all hear that?
Yeah,
pick it up.
but it's fine.
Got the ASMR going,
Do
dude.
you also hear it? Do you also hear me?
I can still hear you.
You're really low.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
the chips are just as loud as you. It is what it is, bro. No worries.
Yeah, just eat it. I don't
I'll
care.
just talk a little louder.
I mean, you can go push to talk because I'm trying to put this online.
Hey, bro, maybe the listeners are into that ASMR shit, you know?
As if
Guess-
our audience wasn't niche enough as it is.
Get some new
We're
pushing out
broadening
that
it.
circle, you know?
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So Strahd goes first, kind of like
We're fighting Strahd? That's fucking insane.
Strahd goes first. He kind of just stands there. There's like a knowing smirk on his face, but he doesn't do anything. Vasilka is kind of confused. She's unsure of what the situation is. She just recognizes that her father is angry, visibly angry at this point. Azula, it's your turn.
I'm going to take my turn. How much is a dash?
It's double your movement speed. Well,
Okay.
it's your movement speed on top of your regular movement
And
speed.
each square is 5 or 10.
Each square is 10.
Okay.
So if my walking speed is 30 feet, if I dash, I can move 60 feet.
Right.
So I'm going to take my turn to dash around and do this in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Is that fair?
You're just winding around.
You're surfing?
Yeah, because I want to make sure that no one can tell where my footsteps started and stopped. I do not want to be found. Is that too much movement?
It
I
might be a
can-
little bit too much for all, like maybe half of that.
Like that? Too much still?
You can do a little bit more, maybe like half a square more.
I'll go like there.
Okay. So you're going
That's-
to use your dash to like kind of run in the
mhm.
snake-like pattern to kind of like obscure your
Mhm.
footsteps. Okay.
Mhm.
All
I do
right.
not want to be found.
So is that going to conclude your turn?
My turn.
All right. Arielle, it's your turn.
Shit. Sorry, I'm like revisiting my glyph. I
Wait.
don't know if I have one. I don't think I had one stored already, unless
How-
you remember that.
How long did we study the Tome of Strahd?
You did, as far as I know, you did not study.
We didn't.
You just
You
did
weren't
a
even able to
cursory
skim
look
it.
through. and
Mhm.
you didn't attune to it or anything.
Rip, rip, rip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna run, or I can go right here. I'm gonna write an explosive glyph.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run back. And then I'm gonna tell everyone, like, hey, let them come to us, if anything. And then, yeah.
Let's see. Explosive. Where's that explosive glyph from?
My glyph of warding.
Okay. Spells.
And I'm putting it on the ground.
Gotcha. Can you mark where on the ground?
Yeah, sure. How do I mark it? Like this, right? Okay, got it.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you off the top that you were doing that in full view of the Abbot and Strahd. So I'm gonna, if you want.
That's fine.
Okay. All right.
Well, what do you mean? I can change that?
I'll let you change it because they observed you run up. place
Hold
something
on,
the
guys.
ground, and then run back, and then like presumably whisper to everyone, "Hey." So you're more than welcome to.
They don't know what it is, though.
Yeah, redo. Yeah, they don't know what it is, but
Maybe
you're
just made a little
banking
snowman.
on Strahd and the Abbot.
All right.
being-
That's very generous of you to let me change that.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Wait, how do I throw this away?
I'll just remove it.
Oh, I think I got. Okay, yeah. Instead, I will do. Okay, I'm gonna run up within 30 feet. So how is each square 10?
Correct. And you also have a ruler handy as well.
Okay. So around here, and I will blind. Ooh, who do I want to blind? Who do I want to blind? I'm gonna blind the Abbot because I feel like Strahd might have something up his sleeve. Okay, yeah, and I blind the Abbot.
Imagine if we killed Strahd right here.
As if, bro. Remember last time we tried fighting him? We got
You're
clapped.
so
We got
right, you're
clapped.
On 13.
Well, I'm not
Okay.
swinging at Strahd until Strahd swings at me, bro. Because
Also.
I remember how that went last time.
Fuck no.
Con 13.
Mhm.
He rolls a modified 16.
Oh shit.
So over his eyes, you can see his eyes start to glaze over very briefly. He kind of like clenches his eyes and he shakes it off, and you can see his eyes kind of like more emotive than you had ever seen it. His face kind of like contorted and angry, where this entire time your experience with him, he's been merely placid and monotone, and now he's got this kind of like this burning look on his face. Is that going to conclude your turn?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Arena is going to run over this way and kind of like draw her sword and stand at the ready, holding her turn. The Abbot is going to take flight. His wings sprout from the back,
Oh my god.
from his back,
He has wings.
and he takes to the sky, shooting upward and looking down at everything below. He's going to be right here, and I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger just to give the appearance of.
How
Mhm.
high up is he?
How? Yeah, I was gonna say, how high up in the sky is he?
Let's say he's like, let's say 15 feet.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought you said 50. I was about to say,
Yeah, he's not trying to get too high. He's just okay. Wait, actually, that's like only double a person's height. I'm gonna say maybe 20. I got it under his name too.
Okay, I see it.
Oh, thank you.
And he's kind of like scanning here. What is he gonna do?
That's pretty high up.
Okay. Let's see. He goes up into the sky and he just calls out, "Where are you?" As he kind of like frantically looks for you. He's gonna roll perception. And it's not enough. When you blinked out of existence, kind of like the direction you went is kind of obscured, and the snowy path that you took is already kind of like littered with footsteps of the day prior, and he's just scanning below, frantically looking for where you could be. Lilith, it's your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna yell at the Strahd and just take my turn to ask him what he wants with us.
He goes, "I'm here to merely visit a friend. You just happen to be unexpected company."
Oh.
That can be a bonus action if you wanted to take movement or an action.
Let's see. I'll just move forward a little bit for now, and just sort of standing at the ready.
Okay. Rictavio is going to follow after you and Irina's direction, and also like pull out let's see, his cane. Yeah, he pulls out from his cane. He draws something from the end, and as you can see, it's a sword kind of like embedded in this cane. He pulls it out and reveals a pretty lengthy sword, maybe like 3 or 4 feet long. And he kind of just holds it down at his side, kind of like looking up at the abbot. Strahd kind of calls out to the abbot. He goes, "Abbot, I grow impatient." And then with that, like the abbot's kind of like scanning more furiously. Vasilka just kind of like looks up in concern. Her father, just furious, the most furious she's ever seen him. Azula, what are you gonna do?
I am going to take my 30 feet. So, okay, I want to take my 30 feet of movement back through my steps.
Okay.
And so that would make me end up, what, like around here? Presumably.
Okay.
Since I went to this. Would I be able to shoot the abbot with my arrow if my crossbow range is 80 feet?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
so I'm gonna-
I think that's the minimum. Let's see, not the minimum. It's
80/320. So I'm not
okay,
sure what the
so
320 is.
within 80, that's a regular attack, and then anything from 80 to 320 is going to be at disadvantage.
Got it.
So if
she shoots, will she be able to see him? Or
Yeah,
will
what
he
I
be able
do-
to see her?
The terms of the invisibility state that the spell ends when for a target that attacks or casts the spell, so it will reveal you.
Oh,
Just letting you know right now.
I mean, nobody's swung yet, you know?
Yeah, okay, then never mind. I'm just gonna instead of that, I'm gonna take more time. I'm gonna take the rest of my turn to, instead of walking backward through my steps, shuffling through. So how much more disarray could I add? Is that fair? Should I add less? Should I add more?
Did you already edit?
I did, yeah. So that was before.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And I would end up here.
Arielle, it's your turn.
I yeah, I will use vicious mockery on actually I'm gonna use thunderclap.
Okay.
We're going for a swing.
What's the range on that?
100 feet, but I'm gonna move here before I do it. Is that okay?
Okay.
Or I guess around
You're-
here.
Interesting.
I'm closer, right?
Wait. Okay. Keep going.
Wait.
Okay. Do you?
I'm scared. Hold on. Wait, I'm thinking about this. Let me think about it a little bit. So close. Okay, I'll thunderclap from here, and then can I do it in like this circle and aim for this 100 feet? I forgot. Or is it like 100 feet around me, like where I'm the center?
So there are two tools that you can use to direct for us. There's the pointer tool, and then there's also the drawing tool. If you want to kind of like show me what you're referring to.
Oh right,
'Cause I
sorry.
don't- Yeah.
Can you see my? Which one's the pointer?
It's if you just press Q on your
looks like
keyboard. Yeah, there you go.
A drop.
Okay, so like I was thinking, like, does it work where I'm the center of it, or can I aim it so that it's like this 100 feet?
Okay, so the 100 feet. Okay, here we go. The range is actually 5 feet. The 100 feet is kind of like flavor text saying how far away it can be heard. But if you're talking about damage wise, they've got to be within 5 feet of you.
Okay, then I will.
Mm.
Okay, then I'll just do it like. Well, he's 25 feet in the air, right? So
Correct.
I wouldn't hurt him anyways. Okay, I'm just
Right.
gonna. I think where was I? I was here, right? So I'll just do vicious mockery,
Okay.
and I'll just say you're never gonna find her ugly.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh.
What's
Sorry, it's been
the
so
save on
long.
that? What's the save on that?
It's wisdom 13.
Wiz 13.
I only had an insult ready for Strahd.
He gets a 17, and your words seem to just go right through his ears as he's like frantically searching the ground. Irina, she whispers over to you, Lilith, and she goes, "What should we do?"
So I say back to her, well, we know that I don't think that we're ready to face Strahd, and I found something that might help us, but I need more time. I think we should focus on escaping. But I'm still trying to figure out a plan of how to escape.
Okay. Irina just continues holding like a defensive stance. The abbot looks at you, Arielle. He goes, "You, where did you put her?" And he kind of like races, he kind of like swoops down towards you, pulls a mace from the side of his like waist, and he swings it at you at this downward forceful attack.
First blood.
He rolled a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hit. That
Okay.
hit. That for sure hit.
The first attack is 6 bludgeoning plus 18 radiant damage
What?
for a total of 24 damage.
All right, we gotta get out of here.
Guys.
He puts his hand at this point. He puts his hand down on your like torso, like right here, and he goes, "Where is she?"
And I go, your guess is as good as mine. She's probably long gone by now. And then Ow, sorry. I actually hit myself.
Role playing.
Yeah. But
Immersion, full
It
immersion.
was a part of it.
my torso. Oh no.
Are you? I look over. You good? Yeah, alright, bro.
More than my torso hurts.
Fuck.
Okay. Lilith, it's your turn.
Okay. So he's on the ground at this point, right?
Right.
Okay. Sorry. It's been a minute, so I'm reading through what I have to do.
Okay.
My bad.
Let's see.
So he's definitely in range, and I go up to attack him with my spear. Let's see. Okay, so I go up and I try to hit him with my spear.
Okay, you can do so with advantage since he's preoccupied with Arielle.
Okay. So I got above 20.
Oh, hold on.
So
Yeah.
if you need a number, it's 26.
That works.
Okay. So I hit him with the spear. And then let me see. Sorry, I know it's a lot to read through. And then I'm gonna use divine smite too. So I'll roll for damage, then use divine smite as well.
Okay.
So it's 1d6 plus 4. That's 3 plus 4. And then for the divine smite, it's 2d8.
Okay.
So that's a 6 and a 7. So
Total
13. 13 plus whatever the first number was.
I forgot that first number was.
Do you guys remember? My bad. I need to be taking better notes of this.
Was it like a 7? I think.
It was, I think, 3 plus 4. Yeah, it was a 7.
It was a 7. Okay.
Yeah, so that's 20 damage.
All right.
I can do math, I swear.
So you kind of like come up from behind, pierce him through one of the wings, and he kind of lets out this cry. He goes, "Ugh!" As he's like, he kind of lets out that cry as he still focuses his attention on you, Arielle. Lilith, is that going to conclude your turn?
I'm also going to use a
Okay.
bonus action to try to bonk him with the back of the spear as I rip it out of his wing.
Perfect.
That's a 15.
To hit?
Yeah, 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Yeah, that ends my turn.
So like as you rip out your spear, kind of like his wing kind of like reacts in retaliation, and as you try to hit it with the other side, it kind of like brushes counters your attack out of the way. Rictavio, seeing Arielle kind of wounded under that vicious attack by the abbot, he let's see. He kind of like runs up close beside and like reaches as close as he can without like getting like in the middle between you and the abbot, and he touches you and he casts Cure Wounds. So, okay. It's gonna be a 1d8. Let's see how much this does. Oh no, he's gonna upcast that. So he's gonna cast that at level 2.
What happens when you cast it as a level 2?
What's up?
What happens when you cast it as a level 2?
If you read the description, it says that you add 1d8 for each slot level above level 1.
Okay.
And then sorry.
No, it's okay. It's been a while for all of us. I was definitely sweating as I was reading through my spells.
Okay, so he heals you for a total of 11 HP.
And I say, thank you, Rictavio.
He goes, of course. Are you okay?
I'll survive thanks to you.
And then you don't know what Strahd's doing. I mean, he's standing there, but in the heat of the moment, it's kind of hard to gauge. Vasilka kind of like looking on, and she kind of like takes a couple steps towards Arielle and her father. She goes, "Father, please." And the abbot responds, "Shut up." Sorry.
What an asshole.
Um,
Don't let a man talk to you like that. Just kidding. That's Arielle.
Azula, it's you. Arielle, you're on deck.
I want to walk up serpentine, of course. My freaking footsteps are in the snow. So I want to do like a this to Vasilka. And
Okay.
I'm going to ask her. I'm going to whisper in her ear. I'll be like, hey, don't freak out. Your father wants my face. Your father wants my face. I can't do that right now. What do you want? We might have to kill your father. How do you feel about that? Because I want you to be with us, but I also don't want you to hate us for killing your father.
Kind of like taking your cue, she looks ahead without turning around, and she goes, my father will kill you."
Yeah, he will. And I want you to come with us and have roasted carrots and join us.
Roll
But I also don't want
persuasion.
you to.
Sorry, go ahead. No, finish that sentence.
I also don't want you to hate us for killing your father when he wants to steal my face. Not to say I wouldn't give it to you. I just don't have a replacement face.
Roll persuasion. Mhm.
18. Wait. Plus 3. 21.
Rolls, big money rolls.
She goes,
Woo!
she whispers very low because you're both quite near.
Within hearing
father.
distance.
She goes, "Tell me what you want me to do."
I just want to know. I just want to hear you say that it's okay that we kill your father, because right now that's like one of the only options.
With that response, you gather that she's on board.
Okay.
And then, Arielle, it's your turn.
I go in for an attack.
Yeah, you're pinned underneath the abbot, whose wings are kind of like spread and kind of like flowing right above you as his like the weight of his hand and kind of like the force of his like wings kind of like bringing him like bringing his weight down even heavier upon you. I'm sorry, what do you say? What do you do?
So I pull out my Gulthius staff and my short sword. And then I go in to attack him first with my short sword, trying to slice his eyes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, 23.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
3.
Okay. Despite being pinned underneath the abbot, you manage to reach towards your side and grab your short sword, kind of like slice it upwards. You see, as you cut through his left wing, you see blood like kind of like spurt forward. Feathers kind of like ruffling apart and like coming out from his wings. And he yelps in pain, but his eyes do not leave your gaze. And that was 3 damage.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do?
So I have 2 weapon fighting, so I'm using my Golthius staff as well with my other hand, and I'm gonna go in one more time.
Okay.
22.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 2.
Okay.
I'm still going for his eyes, but I might not make it. So, just
Okay. You with your other arm, you reach for your Golthia staff and you do this wild swing despite like being pinned underneath and manage to like kind of like swipe him across the face. Um only further angering him. Is that going to conclude your turn?
yep.
Okay. Let's see. Irina is gonna come in from behind as well and kind of like do this like kind of arcing run with her sword, kind of like in front of her, and she just attempts to drive it into the back of the abbot. She lands a 19, and that hits. Dealing. Oh. Let's see. Oh no, that's she did 2 hands. She does 8 damage to the abbot, and he like continues like crying in pain, like blood now coming from his back. His robes now stained with blood as it kind of like drains down his back. The once pristine and like clean look that the abbot once presented is now like disfigured and changed with his change in attitude and demeanor. The abbot is gonna like brush you all off and shoot upward into the sky.
How far up does he fly?
We gotta clip his fucking wings or something.
So he goes into the sky about 30 feet. Does anyone want to take attack of opportunity as he does so?
Yes. Yes.
Does it have to
Those
say on
fucking
my
wings.
sheet? Does it say on my sheet? Like, does it have to say on my sheet that I can?
Everyone
that
gets
just
an
if-
opportunity
if
attack.
You
they
can.
leave?
Yeah, you can. As a reaction, you have opportunity attack if they're within melee range of you, and they leave your melee range. That's everyone.
Okay.
So does everyone want to take that?
Yeah.
Am I within range?
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So
Is Vasilka near in range?
no, I'm gonna say no.
Gotcha.
So Arena, Arielle, Lilith, and Rictavio can, and they will. Everyone roll for me.
It's just a 13.
I'm sorry?
13.
Oh, do we
Um,
just roll our whatever we're attacking with hit?
Yeah.
Modifier? Okay. 16.
Okay. What did you land, Lilith?
13.
Okay. He does this so quickly that you are all unable to catch him as he kind of like just, and then like he shoots up forward. Rictavio manages to hit with his sword cane. Deals 6 piercing. As the abbot's about to leave, he kind of just does this overhand, catching the abbot. Oh boy.
Hey, the abbot's kind of handsome. That was what it looks like?
Yeah. Let's see. He's gonna drive up He's gonna drive back down. He's gonna bring that mace back down to you, Arielle.
She said, "Fuck this, I'm out."
She said I'm out.
No, you can't hit me.
And as he's like rushing down to land
Also-
his strike on you,
I'm so sorry. Just as future reference, can I use a spell as an opportunity attack, or does it have to be?
it's got to be a melee. Yeah.
melee. Okay, perfect. That's all. Thanks.
So at this point, you're lying prone. He's gonna have advantage on the attack.
Me?
No, he's gonna have the advantage of attack on you since you're lying prone, Arielle.
Okay.
And he's gonna come at you with his mace. It was 21 to hit. And as he's driving down, and he goes, "Where is she?"
And I say, she's over there, and I point the other way. All right, no, there she isn't. Yeah.
Through okay.
Wait. Through concentration,
Oh,
if she gets hit, doesn't that
right.
mean I get revealed?
right. We skipped it the last time, so I'm gonna have you roll a. Let's see.
Me? Should I roll a concentration?
Yeah, you're gonna roll. Hold on one second. Oh yeah. Roll a concentration. Wait, hold on. Not a concentration.
The saving throw?
Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, that's Constitution.
There's so much at play here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Maybe
So you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is 6.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
As he drives his mace into you, Azula behind Vasilka.
Sorry, I tried.
His mace drives
It's
into you
okay.
and deals 25
Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead.
bludgeoning and radiant damage.
I'm dead. I'm on the floor.
You're probably unconscious. You're probably not dead.
Here come the saving throws.
But I'm dead. I'm dead. DED. Dead.
Okay.
I'm dead.
And as the unconscious Arielle kind of like lays there, the mace kind of like almost forming like this crater-like appearance on Arielle's chest. He kind of like looks up from his work, and he sees you, Azula, behind his daughter.
Uh-oh.
Lilith, it's your go.
God, I have no healing.
Ah. Okay. Also, fun fact: I get to take 2 attacks when I take an attack, but I didn't realize that until now because it was a recent addition. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my 2 attacks on him, and then use another divine smite. Yes, I'm able to hit. Okay, so first one is a.
You can do it with advantage since his back is towards you.
Okay, so the first one was an 18. Second one was a 17 plus 7. So
They both have +7 on it.
no. The first one was, what did I say, 18?
18, yeah.
That I did the math. And the second one was 17 plus 7, so
24.
24.
Those
Yeah.
both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna actually track it this time, I swear. Oh shit, that's a 6. A 3, so 6 plus 3 plus whatever the bonus damage is, 4 plus 4. Plus I'm gonna do a divine smite, which is 2d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
So let me get to the 8. That's a 1 and a 7, so 8.
Totaling how much damage?
Sorry, give me a sec. 28.
28 total damage?
Yeah.
Holy.
Kill that bitch. Kill that bitch.
Yeah, and as you come at him from behind with that divine that divine backed attack, he kind of like collapses in pain and he goes, ah! Is that going to conclude your turn?
I'm gonna take a bonus action to try to bonk him with the back of the spear just for insult to injury.
Yeah.
All right, that's 17.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's just a D4, but it's something. It's a 1 + 4, so 5 more
Oh,
damage.
nice, all of it. So yeah, and to add insult to injury, just like whack him in the back of the head, and his head kind of like dips downward. Is that going to conclude your turn?
Yeah.
Rictavio looks at the battered Arielle, and he goes, Arielle. He grabs you by the shoulder and the hand, and he casts Cure Wounds yet again. This time at level 4.
Period.
Oh. He heals you for 27 HP.
Whoa!
Yeesh.
Can I?
And you, yeah, the life returns to your.
Yeah. What does that look like? Do her wounds like heal instantaneously, or?
Mhm. You see Arielle's previously collapsed like chest start to like kind of like fill in, the bones kind of like reforming like before your eyes with that healing magic that Rictavio imbues in you. Like the scene that was before you was pretty morbid, with just the abbot kind of like flying up and dropping down with this mace and kind of just like.
And I put my hand over Rictavio's hand and I say, "Thank you so much."
Of course, it's too soon to lose you. You kind of hear a laugh from Strahd's direction. Vasilka.
Off the record, fuck Strahd.
Bro, fuck Strahd on the record, bro.
Is fuck a bad word in Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Whatever the equivalent is.
Vasilka kind of like sees the harm that the abbot was doing to one of his newfound friends, the girl that offered her the turnip pancake or the turnip cake, and kind of like this kind of like look comes over her eyes. She kind of like lowers her hands, and she kind of just rushes forward and kind of attempts to tackle her father with all her might. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, and that hits. She kind of like rushes right into him, dealing 13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god, she's beefy.
Woo!
I think of the Chop Suey lyrics where
That's
it's
me
like,
chilling around
Father, why have you forsaken me?
Yeah, like this is kind of like, yeah, there you go. We'll just say
Must
that.
have built her with beefy arms.
Did the tackle him down, or is he still
No,
up?
it's kind of like this full-on body slam into the abbot. You can tell like it was like a linebacker type tackle, and the abbot kind of like staggers backward a couple
Gotcha.
steps, like the wings kind of like helping him with his balance. Azula, you're exposed, and the
I would run up.
abbot had never broken eye contact with you.
I'm gonna run up and try to cut his wing. I'm gonna try cut one of his wings. I'm gonna pull out my short sword. I'm not gonna try to cut back. I'm gonna pull out my short sword, and I'm gonna run up and stab at his right wing. So, like, try to run up back here and just like try to slice down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. I can say with advantage because he's kind of preoccupied with the attacks from behind him and Vasilka slamming into him.
Real life RNG. 17 plus 5, 23.
And you drive your sword down, cutting his left wing. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
1d6 plus 2. So give me a second. 3 plus 2, 5.
All right.
Oh, I get at level 5, I get an extra attack. So
See, those will get you, dude.
I'm gonna slice again. So let's say it's in there. I'm gonna use my strength to try to slice down more and just take the wing, or attempt to take the wing off. We'll see how
Okay.
far I get.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, 15.
Okay, so you get halfway down the wing, but the cry that comes from the abbot is unearthly, as like echoes of several different cries seem to come and like emit from him, and not even just from his mouth. It seems to come from several directions from him.
Okay. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I also want to make a note that I have one arm around him and the other arm slicing down.
Okay.
So not exactly prone, but just that's my position.
Okay, so you're trying to restrain him. Give me a strength check to see if you're able to restrain. See if that maintains.
Ooh, a nat 20.
Yeah.
A nat 20, baby. Nat 20 plus what strength? 2, 22.
Yeah, and you hold on to his wing as it's like furiously trying to like throw you off. You're maintaining a hold on the abbot's wing. Arielle, you're prone on the floor, having returned to consciousness. Your wounds slowly healing. You're still sore, but you feel the breath returning to your lungs. What do you want to do?
I go in for the only way out of this is to just defeat him. So I'm just gonna do a two weapon fighting attack again, starting with the short sword.
Presumably, you're gonna stand up, right?
Oh yeah.
That's gonna take half your movement speed, and then go ahead and attack. You can do so with advantage because he's cornered from all sides.
21.
21. Yeah, that hits. You want to roll for the second one as well?
6.
Okay, the first one hits.
Oh no, sorry. That was my damage for.
Okay, I'll just make note of that. 6.
Okay, and then the Golthia staff, rolling that one now. 17.
That one hits too. So 6 for the short sword, and then how much was the Golthia staff?
2.
Okay, total of 8. You swing at him with him restrained. Okay, it should have been advantage. You hit on both anyways. It's okay. Okay, so 6 and 2, 8. You with the abbot kind of like almost like wrapped around the waist by Vasilka, and then Azula kind of like grabbing at a wing, like still kind of like trying to dig into it. You manage to slice at his like weight, you stab at an open spot in his like rib cage, and then like whack it with the Golthia staff, totaling 8 damage. You can see the abbot now like profusely bleeding from several parts of his body.
And I say, stop this. Choose to stop this now. We'll have no choice.
Okay. There's just a rage, a cacophony of yells coming from him as like just light slowly starts to emit from him, just like. Irina is gonna attempt an attack as well. While this is all taking place, she's gonna attempt to continue stabbing at him, and will do so with advantage.
I love how the vampire's just like,
I don't know him.
Okay. In the chaos of it all, she gets like batted by his free wing. She doesn't manage to attack. The abbot is now. You see him kind of like attempt to like gather like power as he tries to like fly upward. Azula, I need you to roll dexterity save. Yeah, I'm gonna have Vasilka do the same.
Ooh, a 3.
Okay, as
Should I
he-
use my advantage? Should I use my reroll? Should I use my reroll? Should I use my reroll? All right, I'll let him get this. I'll let him get this.
And with like one swoop of his wings, you and Vasilka kind of like lose grasp on him. As he starts to ascend into the sky, you see his form start to glow.
Oh, I should have fucking kept a hold of
And-
him.
Just like rings start to appear around him. And suddenly his form is no longer in the center. He appears to transform into this figure.
Appears to transform.
What the McFuck, dude?
He turned into an angel. He's an angel.
Angels, let's go.
He's a
What the
fucking
fuck?
angel. Are you kidding me?
Oh shit, my bad.
So like these rings with eyes around them start to spin in circles around each other. And he goes, you hear a disembodied voice come from
Mhm.
these spinning rings, and he goes, that face will be mine, one way or another. And
How high up is the abbot now?
I'll say 30.
Does he still count as humanoid?
No.
Fuck.
Let's see. Hold on.
Was asking for a friend. Of course.
I should have kept my fucking restraint on him. I didn't think he turned into a fucking angel though. Sheesh.
The rain starts to come down even harder, and before you know it, you're starting to get pelted by bits of ice. The ice quickly seems to appear to grow in power and in size and in power, and everyone in a 20-foot radius must take a dexterity saving throw.
Including the abbot, or is the abbot doing this?
The abbot is calling this.
God damn it.
So I'm gonna draw.
Ooh,
21.
15.
Hold on, 20-foot radius. So
Ooh, I saw that.
5, 15, 20. Okay, about like that size. And then
Oh my gosh. Sorry, there's a mosquito in my room.
okay, did everyone roll?
Yeah, 15.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for Vasilka. Oof. Arena. Jeez. Hold on. Okay. Rictavio. Okay. Anyone who did less than a 17 takes all. I'm sorry. 13 bludgeoning.
Word.
And
And he said and
18 cold.
All right, I'm dead. He's getting my face.
Oh my gosh, wait, really?
Yeah, I'm dead. He's getting my face. So you said if I'm at 0, it doesn't go negative, right?
It doesn't go negative, but if it was greater than if the total damage is greater than your HP negatively, then you're instantly dead.
How much was it? It was 13 and 18, right?
Yeah, so 31.
Nope, I'm not dead. But I am dead. I'm unconscious. I'm not dead, but I'm unconscious.
Okay.
I'm on saving throws. Sheesh.
Where are we all
Damn,
at?
he's really gonna get my face, that bitch.
I got 8 health after that.
Okay.
I'm full. Well, not full. I'm at 27. If health was a number.
If health.
Wait, you didn't get hit by that?
No. I rolled
Oh.
a 21.
Okay, so it's gonna be
Period.
it's gonna be half if you didn't if you did save. So you'd be taking 15.
Bro,
She thought she was getting away.
Yeah.
I was like, goddamn, bro, you're tanky as fuck, dude. She said max HP is 60.
Yeah. So Azula, you're out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Who else is out?
I'm alive, but I'm not doing so hot.
You're alive, but you're dead. What about?
I'm not down. I'm not down, but I don't have very much health. I'm not feeling so hot, bro.
So right as the hailstorm, as the ice storm subsides, you see Azula now lying on the ground just below the abbot. Lilith, it is your turn.
I look around me. Who's still standing?
Everyone except for Azula, but everyone looks worse for wear. Actually, Rictavio looks okay. Irina managed to like shield herself a little bit, like briefly, before the attack, like the strength of the attack took place. Arielle, do you want to describe how you look?
Yeah. So, my clothes have holes in them. At this point, it's kind of bloody. It's dirty, and I'm already kind of thinking about what to ask my unseen servant to do later. And my hair is disheveled. My braids have come out, and my lip is split.
Nice. Love the flavor. Vasilka appears to be standing defiantly looking at her father, or what was once her father.
We need to get out of here. I just don't know what to do with that though. Okay.
We have we have to just kill it. We can't escape. We either die here or he dies here.
What does 1d10 minus 1 mean?
You roll a d10 and
Oh,
then
then subtract 1. Okay,
Mhm.
my bad.
No
Sorry,
worries, it's been a while.
sometimes I
It's
get
been a while.
lot
It's
of helps.
legit been a minute.
I mean, the only range thing I have is to try to hit it with the crossbow. Let me see if the. Yeah, no, it's only melee with Divine Smite. Do we have anything to make us like, I don't know, like all of us invisible, or like teleport or anything like that, or not that we know of? You know what? My crossbow isn't gonna do much. I walk over to Arielle and I heal her.
Okay. Lay on hands full.
Yeah, for 10.
Nice. Wait. Did you need 10, Arielle? Oh, okay.
Need. Well, what do you mean by need?
How many do you need to be up again?
I mean, I'm not down.
Oh, my
I'm
bad, Azula. I'm so sorry.
It's me. Look, I wasn't gonna be salty, but I was like, damn.
I was like, okay,
She's
I'll
still
give her
up.
We
I'm
gotta,
like-
prioritize. We gotta prioritize.
Of course.
Oh, and the only reason I said, do you need 10? Not because I was judging you for picking Arielle, but like I thought that she was at 27. And
I'm at 12.
okay, gotcha.
But yeah.
And,
You can do whoever you want.
No, Azula. 10 for Azula. My bad.
Yeah, do what you need to do.
Thank you.
My bad. Boop.
Period. I'm alive. I hope I don't die again.
Yeah, you can see breath return to Azula, the worst of her wounds from the the bruises from the heavy, like almost grapefruit-sized hailstones, kind of like already returning a little bit of color to Azula as she starts to breathe in again. Is that going to conclude your turn, Lilith?
Wait, can I use a
Is it still hailing?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, cool.
let me see if I have can I use a potion of healing?
Yeah,
On the same
I'll
turn?
choose it.
Okay. I'll use a potion of healing then. So I get 2d4 plus 2. So that's 2 plus 1, that's 3 plus 2 is 5. So I heal 5 points.
Okay. Actually, it is still hailing. You're not taking damage, but it's making the terrain difficult. So
Gotcha.
you expend twice as much movement in the same amount of space in this radius. All right.
Wait. You expend twice as much movement. Does that mean our movement is halved?
Correct.
Gotcha.
While in the space. All right. That was Lilith. Rictavio goes up to you, Arielle, and he goes, "Are you okay again? Will you live?"
It's okay, Rictavio. I think I might live this time. Possibly.
He gives you a nod and he runs back towards Azula. He casts Cure Wounds on her as well. He's going to do so at a higher level. Cure Wounds is touch, right? Arielle?
Yeah.
Okay, so he does that. And he's going to do so again at 4th. That's another slot. And then that's... is 1d8. Okay. 7, 13, 15, and 19 plus 22 total HP restored. Azula. Did you get that? You muted.
You said 22 total, right?
Yeah. All right. And he goes, Azula, are you okay?
Thank you so much. I didn't think I was gonna make it through that.
From this distance on the other side, you hear, "Oh, be done with it." Presumably Strahd. And then
He wants me dead?
you hear let's see. Vasilka kind of like walks in front of you, even though like the abbot is above. She walks in front of you, kind of like defensively, and she goes, "Father, if you want my friends, you'll have to go through me." The rings of the abbot kind of just spin, continue to spin. No sound. Azula, what do you want to do?
I'm going to... So I have an extra attack. I have an attack and an extra attack. So can I take 2 arrows and shoot them at the same time, trying to aim for the eyes and then just roll for each? I just want to be dramatic.
Yeah.
But before I do so, I want to look Vasilka in the eyes. So in a way to say, like, I'm sorry, but this is the only way.
And as you look
And I wait for her response.
Okay. As you look at her exposed face, you're staring at, again, a mass of muscle, eyes without lids, kind of just like open and at you.
What's the vibe?
And she goes, "I understand."
Oh my gosh. Ow.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay. So the first one is 18.
Hits. Roll the second.
The second one is 17.
Both hit. Roll damage.
Okay. So 1d8 plus 2. Hold on. So 2d8s plus 2. Give me a second. My gosh, real life die? What the heck? Which one's a d8? This one. This is a d8, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ooh, 8 plus 2, 10. Hold on, 10 plus 3, 13.
Total of 13.
Total of 13.
Describe what it looks like when you take down the abbot.
Okay. Okay. I look Vasilka in the eye. And then I aim up. And I let go. And I aim. I shoot those. Do you know how it's a ring of eyes? I shoot them each ring once in the eye.
Mm. And as you see them spin, you find your arrows meet, just as you said, the eye, like one of the many eyes at it, and it closes on it just because of like instinct reaction. And you do the same for the other one. You hear just cries from all around, like seems from like miles off. Clouds start to like darken around until finally it just lets up. The rings slowly stop spinning. A glow of white in the center. The abbot's initial form appearing in the middle as he falls from the ground, and he kind of just like eyes, arrows extending from both of his eyes as he lays there unconscious.
I put a hand on Vasilka's shoulder and I say, no, I wrap my arms around her and I say, I'm sorry.
And she kind of just like, her hands are at her sides as you hug her. She kind of looks down at her father, and tears start to well up. You feel tears on your shoulder and your cheek. In the aftermath of that battle, you hear footsteps coming your way.
That was not in real life. That's me remembering there's a vampire there.
I won't be referring to the map, so I'm just like telling you.
Is that sorry, but like on the map there's a horse. Is that horse, that same horse that came down with him last time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Did we lose Anna? I'll wait for Anna.
Oh.
Where is it?
Sorry, my desk is broken. I think a wire came loose. So then like I was trying to fix it, but I'm here. I'm just under my table.
Gotcha.
I'm good.
You hear footsteps following that battle. And you see the abbot still laying there, arrows in his eyes, and like his wings slightly twitching, his hand doing one of these, kind of just like laying there open, still almost, what would you call it? It's almost like involuntary movement post-death, like muscles still firing off. Strahd walks over, sneers at the abbot. He goes, "That was unfortunate," as he mocks the abbot. "You've been in my land for over a century, creating such hideous monstrosities. Well, no more." Pulls out a sword. He drives it into the neck of the abbot.
Can I cover
Yeah.
Vasilka's eyes? Okay. I cover her eyes so she doesn't have to see.
He drives it straight through the neck of the abbot. The abbot kind of like one death throw, and finally life escapes him. He looks at Vasilka and like walks towards her. He goes, "Well, Abbot, you've truly outdone yourself with this one." And he attempts to grab at her.
I use.
I'm gonna pull away. Can I pull away? Is that reaction?
I use hold.
Okay.
I use hold person.
Okay. Dexterity check for Azula. How does hold person work for?
Okay.
Damn.
Wisdom.
I'm gonna use. Oh, I don't have inspiration. 7. Wait, 9.
Okay, that was a 9 for dexterity.
Can I use? Is it too late for me to try to use Mage Hand and hold him back by his collar with my Mage Hand?
I'll let that happen. And I'm gonna see on this hold person. What is that a saving throw of?
13.
Of what?
Wisdom.
Okay.
Bad rolls. Bad rolls. Bad rolls. Bad rolls.
It's a 12.
Hey!
He reaches out, he stops in place, he feels his collar tugging inexplicably backwards. He goes, "You're all stronger than I give you credit for." And he like backs up. Or hold person holds them in place.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
paralyzed.
He goes, "If you all will be kind enough to let me go, I'll let you all leave alive. I actually have an invitation for you."
Invitation to where?
You're all personally invited to Castle Ravenloft. He reaches in it. Well, he's still held, so it's up to you.
Promise you won't hurt Vasilka.
She's of no import to me. She's
So
yet.
why are you trying to grab for her?
I just wanted to see this solution that the abbot had for me.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Kind of like shakes his wrist. Did you? Oh, so you let it go?
Yeah, let it go.
He shakes his wrist, and he goes, "You can let go now." Speaking to you, Arielle, with your mage hand.
Oh, yeah, and I say, oh, I raise my hands like this, and then the Mage Hand also goes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He reaches in his coat, and he holds out an envelope with a red seal inside. He kind of hands it. He holds it forward for someone to take.
My Mage Hand grabs it
Okay.
between its fingers.
Take it. As long as you make your way towards Castle Ravenloft, your passage through my land will be safe. But until then, kind of like winks at Azula. Ta-ta, Tatiana. And he walks away towards his he walks towards his flaming steed.
Oh wait, before he leaves,
Yes.
what was the name of the lady that we basically helped take control? Do you guys remember?
Wait, what?
Of that city?
All the way back in the
Super
town?
Mary lady?
All the way back in the town?
Yeah.
Oh, my D&D notes on my laptop. Hold on.
If I can pull that, let's see. That was.
I just want to ask him if he knows her.
Yeah, that's a good thing to ask.
That is Lady Fiona Wachter.
Oh yeah.
You gotta transfer those over to Google Docs or something.
I ask him if he knows the lady Fiona.
Kind of like turns back towards you. He goes, "I'm your pawn in my land."
Well, thanks for the invite.
Wait, what is it? Can I see that invite really quick? Open it up. What does it say? Read it out loud.
Okay. Then, hold on. I'm going to change the map really quick.
And I'm gonna let go of
Arielle,
Vasilka.
it's in your mage hand. So this is what, presumably if you take it, this is what it says.
Okay. Are you sending it to me on?
It's on the map. Does one of you want to read it out loud, just for the audio listeners out there?
Oh, I wasn't sure. Oh, I wasn't sure if it was right for me to read it out loud
I mean,
because it was in the basement.
Arielle, you can
Is that
read it.
okay?
Arielle, read it.
Okay, I open it up and I say, "My friend, friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarovich."
And with that, Strahd mounts his horse, and almost with clasps of thunder with each step that this horse takes, it climbs into the sky. The only light the only light you see, like, ever in Barovia is this horse making its way eastward, and before long the color of overcast kind of returns to the city.
I
Krezk.
just have to share the intrusive thought. I was like, what if you use like hold person on the horse, and like while he was like super high up in the sky, just use hold person on his horse.
This fucking guy
But, you
Yeah.
know, but, you
is
know.
the reason we're here. He brought us.
Oh yeah, I guess he did say only I can release you.
Sweet.
How's everyone feeling?
Confused and also kind of feel like we should get some rest while we're here.
Rictavio goes up to you, Arielle, and Azula, and asks if the both of you are okay. You suffered terrible wounds during that encounter. Are you both all right?
Surprisingly, I'm alive. Thank you, Rictavio. And I put a hand on his shoulder and I give him a respectful squeeze.
Thanks to you.
Of course. It was a
We really couldn't have done it without you.
group effort.
And I turn to Vasilka and I say, I'm really sorry about your father, but he really left us no choice.
She kind of makes it a point not to face his body with its grievous wounds. She goes, I feel he's in a better place.
Shall we bury him?
Yeah, we can put him to rest respectfully.
There's a graveyard around the corner.
Let's
Okay. Sorry,
get
go
his
ahead.
body.
Yeah, I'll help you guys take it.
Okay. You lift his body and take it around the corner of the building, and you see several, quite a surprising number of graves that line almost the perimeter of the western and south wall. There you find an empty plot with an unmarked.
Can I see what these
So-
graves say? If there's anything that stands out, they all say the same name or something like that. They're all named Vasilka, you know.
Let's see. I want you to roll for me perception.
9.
You find a gravestone marked with an X, carved with roses, and bears a 3-inch diameter sun-shaped indentation on its side. Almost this impossible ray of golden sunlight breaks through the clouds to the west and shines upon this grave. The fog and the gloom shrink from its brilliance as the sunlight causes the gravestone to kind of like rumble a bit. A small crack appears in it. It's almost... I'm sorry?
Sorry, you can finish.
It's almost as if the Morning Lord is accepting his child back.
Say, Vasilka, whose grave is this? Do you know?
I almost have a sense that it always belonged to my father's. She kind of like looks down at it.
Maybe we should bury him back in it.
I feel it right.
Was your father like heavenly or anything? I mean, I feel like I saw him turn into an angel. Did he know the Morning Lord?
He said that that was his father.
Oh God, that's so bad.
What if Strahd is the Morning Lord turned salty?
That would be very confusing for myself.
How
Yeah.
come? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Was that SDM or was that Vasilka?
Is there
Maybe both.
Okay.
is there anything in the back of this tombstone? I remember there being like a.
As you observe the back, and in the crack of the tombstone, it almost creates this like crack that kind of splits it almost into two, like almost, you know how the Liberty Bell is cracked, it kind of like goes through and creates this vein almost. In it, you see a glint of light kind of appearing in it.
Open.
Can I inspect further?
You find a ring.
Check out. Look what I found, guys.
Oh, what's that?
Okay.
So when
A
I'm like,
ring.
we should probably inspect it before we put it
How
on.
big is
Yeah, I'm not gonna put. I do not put the ring on. I do not put the ring on.
Yeah.
it?
So I'm not gonna give it to you because it's gonna reveal what it does. You'll just tell me when you attune to it, and I'll let you
Okay.
know what I'll.
So for now I just have a ring in my
Mhm.
inventory.
In your possession, yeah.
Let me write it down.
Uh-oh.
One ring.
Frodo.
Looking through all the notes I have on the Morning Lord, trying to put this all together.
Okay.
And I start digging. Oh, wait. What was the name of the serpent that came to us to bring us water?
Cloven.
I go, Sloman.
Okay.
Are we sure we want to call him to bury his master?
No. I'm going to tell him he's free.
Go ahead and roll for me a d20 or performance or whatever you think you can do to get Cloven's attention from outside the building, because presumably he's inside. It's late. Mind you, this is like, it's like 10, 11 p.m. because you guys tried to sneak out at night.
Oh. Is that late?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. It's too late. I yelled his name. I rolled a 23.
You hear
Those pipes, my guy.
footsteps. Yeah, your singing voice just carries, and the walls almost form this kind of like this horn that kind of like reverberates perfectly into reaching into the interior room that the window opens up to, and you see the squat man or humanoid figure with his baby face. Not his personal young-looking face. It's actually the face of a baby on his shoulder, like running out. And he goes, "What? I was beckoned? Oh, my God!
I say, Sloven.
What have you done?"
Strahd. killed-
Strahd did this.
Roll
Not
deception.
us. Who?
Huh?
Roll deception, both of you.
Wait, that's not even deception.
Yeah, that's true.
Strahd stabbed him, bro.
Okay, roll persuasion.
Okay, rolling persuasion.
6.
Arielle, you sounded a lot more confident than Azula. Maybe Azula because you were the target of this attack by the abbot. your words were a lot shakier and uncertain. Arielle, you know, she might have a
Strahd did this.
history of like maybe like sweet talking her way out of things and like maybe stretching truths. Logan senses something wrong and he goes, that cannot be. They spoke. What could have happened?
The Morning
Azula
Lord.
wanted to come with us, and then there was a fight between them. Strahd arrived. Strahd was unpleased with the circumstances and was disappointed in your master. So hence the death.
You kind of like takes a couple steps back. He goes, "You're monsters!" And he kind of runs away.
You're free.
No, literally. Dobby has given Master a sock.
He runs back in the direction from which he came.
Hey, I think we should get out of here, guys. We should.
Yeah, we should.
very
Yeah,
well
that's a good
Yeah, we
idea.
should get out of
on the
here.
road.
It's okay.
Okay. You have barely started digging the grave.
All hands on deck.
Okay. We put him in a very shallow grave. We bury it and we say we'll come back at another time. Or let's say prayers real quick. Vasilka, want to lead?
I don't know if I've ever prayed before.
Well, maybe just say say goodbye.
Prayer implies that there's a hope. I don't know if I know that.
There's hope now.
There'll always be hope. And then hold hand.
She kind of like holds your hand, and like lowers her head, and just stands there silently for a moment. How long do you let her stand before you?
Man, we can't rush grief.
After a minute, I go,
A minute? We just killed her father. You're gonna give her a minute?
All right. I'm just
Can we
gonna.
give her like 10?
I'm just.
Is
gonna
that
peek-
too long?
I'll
what?
peek-
We're about to die. We can't fight again.
Fine.
I'll
Just
peek-
2
go take
minutes.
her.
2 minutes. We just killed her father.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
He was a fucking god.
an
angel.
She's ready. She can say no.
Can I peek my head around the
That's
wall and
fair.
sort of see like where we came, like back into that main courtyard, and see what there is to see?
Yeah, you see, you hear large footsteps.
Ooh, okay,
Go,
okay,
go, 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 go.
It's like, I hug her. I'm so sorry. We gotta go.
Let's take a 5-minute break.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
What's up?
All right, we're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Lilith, as you peek around, you hear large footsteps coming from the double doors at which you initially escaped.
I turn around and quietly say, "Guys, we gotta go now."
I look around and I say something nice, and I say to Abbot, and I say thank you for making the Vasilka, and then I like, all right, let's bolt, and
Man,
I
that's
say,
a good one, dude.
yeah, and
Wait. Why?
Huh?
Wait, why bolt? Is it because of the crossbow bolts sticking out of her father's eye?
Oh my
No.
god.
no,
Did we not
But-
take? Did we not take those out? Did we just left them? We just left them there. We just buried them with them.
I
mean-
mean,
we're running already.
yeah, I'm outie, dude. I don't-
no,
I
we
don't
buried
know.
him already.
Yeah, just two ends of arrows sticking out of the
Of the very shallow
of the
grave.
very shallow grave. You definitely showed her father some respect.
We'll come back for you.
Okay, so is everyone booking? Vasilka's still like standing over her father's grave, just looking down at it as you guys are like saying, we gotta go. Like, what do you?
I sort of grab her hand and sort of say to her like, we need to go now. They're gonna come and try and kill us.
she's still standing, but as you hold her hand, you're not feeling any resistance at all. So, but again, she's not moving.
Okay.
Do you want to come with us?
She goes, I'd like to know what my purpose is now.
Right now, your purpose is to get out of here.
So your purpose is to live for yourself, and we can explore that as we run away.
And she begins to walk and kind of like begin like to a slow jog to following your pace. Then Rictavio kind of like doing one of these as Arena like kind of like rounds out the tail end as well. You see as you look behind you, as you make your way towards the exit, the large golem that had been standing watch over you kind of just like bursts through the double doors. They just like fly open. His large imposing figure kind of just like standing like tall and angry as it makes for you. Behind you, you hear kind of like just like echo through the this low and droning like cry. Just kind of like reverberate through the snow and the trees and the walls. You've got a head start. Are you just booking it? Okay. As you make your way
we gotta
out of the
get
gate
out of here.
and around,
I grab Vasilka and I pull her.
Mm-hmm. You guys are rushing out down that winding switchback. You start to hear the cries of like the manic and almost uncomfortable and unsettling cries of those creatures that you had seen in that hallway, just like and just like start to echo and reverberate through like the skies. You feel a pursuit. You feel that you're being chased. And we continue down into Krezk.
Sorry, could you put how do we see the map again? I only see the letter.
Okay, let me switch to that then. So we are. Yeah, you guys left that way. Okay, this is the wrong map. 1 second. We are now making our way. But I don't have Krezk here.
The graveyard is on the bottom left of this, right?
Right. Hold on. Let me bring in Krezk. I suppose I hadn't shown this to you just yet. I'm gonna miss the Abbot.
I'm not. He wanted my face. And he was rude about it.
What?
I guess we should have also asked them if that was him that had like lightning striked us.
Can we talk to the dead? Is there a Ouija board in D&D?
So I'm just gonna use one token to represent all of you. Do you see this?
I see right in the middle. No, oh, is that a northwest thing or is that a token?
Yeah, it's a token that I.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I'll do the loot for the falling sirens.
Hey.
But yeah, you guys are making your way around through the curved, snowy city. You bypass individuals. There are not a lot of people out. What do you want to do?
As I'm running through the city. Oh shit. Cause I want to yell like board up your doors, dude. Because honestly, I feel like this dude was what was keeping everyone like the Abbot was what was keeping all of his creations in check. But also, we need to figure out what happened to Laszlo.
Who's gonna take care of his creations now? Vasilka.
We can't dump that on there, dude.
No, I'm just saying, like, is there a lot of responsibility for your father's creations?
His children respected him.
Did he keep them like in cages? Like if we leave, are they just gonna? Do they need to be fed? Are they self-sustaining like you are? Are you self-sustaining?
His assistant fed them.
Ah.
Their rooms were never locked, but they never dared escape.
Okay.
Never dared.
So
because...
if we left them, they'll stay alive, right?
They'll find a way.
Okay.
That, as she says that, there's almost an ominous connotation to that.
Like they'll find a way and eat the city folk.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to try to find a tavern to hold up in, or are we getting out of?
I need a drink. That sounds great.
Oh my
Vasilka,
god,
have you
you're
ever
being
had wine?
overrun. Like what?
Yeah,
are you
they're
sitting
chasing
and talking?
us.
Oh, let's go. I grab Vasilka and I'm
Vasilka, have you ever
pulling.
tasted alcohol?
I did ask you that. Yeah, I'm like running. I'm like, have you ever had a drink?
We're like sprinting for our lives with the growls like behind us.
Okay.
Can we try to do something, like around the forest?
Like that? Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah,
like
just, yeah, exactly.
that. What were you saying?
Can we try to lose them? Like
I
around
would-
the.
They okay, as you peer up, you see it's the large figure kind of like towering down, and you see what appears to be low to the ground type creatures kind of just like descending that switchback path. Some of them not even taking the switchback, some of them just like diving like recklessly down that like really steep slope. They appear to be making their way towards the city.
I say, Strahd, you said safe passage.
In the moments, you have a couple moments. What do you want to do before they make their way?
We can't stop all of them, so let's try to get the shit.
Can I?
How
use
many
my
times can you
booming
cast
voice?
invisibility? How many times can you cast invisibility?
Oh, I'm out already.
Are we just saying fuck
Is
the
there
city?
a bush we can hide
Oh wait,
in or
wait, wait,
something?
wait. I can cast it 2 times actually.
Oh, there's like 6 of us. Is there
Yeah,
a
well,
bush we can hide in?
Well, because also, I mean, they're headed towards the city. Are we
So
just?
even if we saved ourselves, we would.
Is there anything we can do to try to like? Do we need to tell people to evacuate?
Yeah, can I use my booming voice real quick?
With what? Is that
I'm
thaumaturgy?
just yelling it. I'm yelling.
Oh, you're just yelling? This is not even a spell.
Yeah.
My-
No, I mean,
my
I just figured if I
naturally
made
loud
it.
voice.
Other guy.
Okay, go ahead and
Huh?
roll performance for me then.
21.
Okay. Each of these squares is 50 feet. You probably make all adjacent squares and maybe one more past that from where you are. Maybe
So I get
reaching this house if you even, I mean, at the very best.
And I say, everyone escape, ring the bells. And then we should keep running towards the guards
Can-
gate. And then like
Can
they
I
have a
cast
bell
thaumaturgy and do that? Can I cast thaumaturgy and do that? So that, but like on her voice?
I think thaumaturgy is self.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy and just repeat what she said. Everybody escape.
outside the walls now.
Okay, so yeah, as you invoke your thaumaturgy, your voice like explodes to 3 times as loud as normal. I want you to roll for me performance as well with advantage.
Me?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Uh, 17 plus. Oh, -1, 16.
It starts to shake the trees just with the sheer volume of it. It carried. However many people it reached, you're still uncertain from where you are. So the creatures are descending. What do you guys want to do? Are you moving? Where are you guys moving towards? Rictavio goes, our carriages is towards the south gate.
All right, let's head there.
And then Irina goes, what about the people?
We can warn them as we run by. I mean, we can't stop this army by ourselves, but I guess we could hold up with the guards and try to help.
Okay. Where do you guys move to?
And can I try to cast hold on. Okay, I try to cast blindness on the creatures. How far away are they?
50 to 100 feet away.
Ah, shit, never mind. I can't reach them. Okay, I keep running.
All right.
And as we're running, I'm also yelling out, we need the guards' help.
Guards.
The abbot is dead and his creatures have escaped.
So they're running loose right now is what's going on.
They're almost to the bottom. Where are you guys headed? You're headed towards the gate?
There's a south
Here,
gate.
right?
Yeah, okay. So,
Or
Why the fuck did he create these things?
oh, I'm pretty sure there was some explanation in the last session.
I know, I'm just
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Sorry. That's my apology. Yeah, they start to make their way. You hear cries and shrieks
that a spider?
happen throughout the trees. And as you approach the south gate, you see your two carriages with their respective horses waiting. The guards are kind of like standing in a panic. They're kind of like holding spears in their hands, and they go, "What is happening?"
The abbot is dead and his children have escaped. Brace yourselves.
yeah, pretty much.
They start to shake as you start to hear cries from within the distance. This time, not of the creatures, but of humans. Kind of like just ring about.
Shit.
Fuck, what the fuck did we do?
The guards go, "Man the walls! Defend who you can! Find the Burgomaster!" The Burgomaster kind of like steps out of this house. This house is his house is this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
And he pops out and he goes, he's wearing sleeping clothes. And he goes, What's the meaning of this? The guard calls out, The abbot's monsters, they're loose. And he goes, he doesn't know what to do. He's like speechless. He goes, Guards, come inside, barricade yourselves in here. The two in the front kind of like run towards his home, and
Can we trap?
They attempt to close the door behind them unless you do anything.
Can we? We trap them inside and can we evacuate the city? Use the walls to keep them contained instead.
No, that's not a bad idea though.
He said that would require. We would be trapped in here. There's
It's
no
like
escape.
Attack on Titan.
No. Trap them inside. You guys escape. Find new home until we can
A new
my God,
home? Abandon your
city,
homes?
so we can rest and then like reattack and then reclaim the city.
He looks at you with this like desperate pleading face and he goes, "My people are all dead.
Not yet, they're not.
What purpose is there if I leave without them? I am sworn to these people."
Evacuate them too. I'm saying get as many people out as you can.
Do you not hear their
people-
cries?
Oh, that's what that is.
Oh.
Look. This isn't an I told you so moment, but why did you let such a sick man create these things in your city in the first place?
Get out of my city!
All right. Let's get out. I grab Vasilka by the hand and
We want to help, but we're dying right now. We'll be back if you need us.
You've helped enough. And they close the door in your face.
wait. Where's Laszlo?
He's upstairs in the Abbey.
Did we?
Oh no, we have no clue where Laszlo is. He got taken off by some
We
political friends
fucking
of his.
left him.
No, Laszlo isn't here.
Oh,
He
you're
got
so right.
taken
You're
off
so
by
right. He did
Azula
get
or whatever
taken.
the
He
fuck.
did get taken off.
Yeah.
He did get taken off. You're so right. Okay.
Mistakenly.
Fuck, wait, so are we just gonna leave? Because we can't stop all
Well,
of that. Is
we
there
came
anything
here
we
for
can do?
Laszlo. Like he's gone.
We got nothing we can do. My best guess was to reclaim the city later. but
Rictavio
someone
says,
might
like,
help, so.
I know that you came here for your friend. I have a sense I know where they are. And if you follow me to my tower, we might be able to find him.
All right, I'm following you.
That sounds like a good plan, Rictavio.
Alright,
Let's
alright,
get
let's
out
get
of
the fuck outta here.
here.
Okay. And as you make your way towards the as you all board the various carriages, who gets in Rictavio's carriage? Who gets in what was initially the wine carriage?
Me and Vasilka hop in the wine carriage because Rictavio taught me how to.
Okay, and then the rest of you
reins.
take Rictavio's.
Yeah.
carriage, and then Rictavio just goes like. Whoosh, the horse neighs, and before you see two guards attempt to kind of close the door on your two carriages before you escape.
Why?
Oh, is there anything you do? Do you try to beat it? Do you try to
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the guards. I have two arrow attack, so I'm gonna shoot one at each.
roll to hit twice?
Big money, big money, big money. Okay, the first one is a 14. The second one is a 17. No, 18.
Okay.
14 and 18.
One is struck in the shoulder, goes ah. The other one is struck in the rib cage, and the doors remain open, if not a little bit ajar, possibly enough for your carriages to fit. Do we blast through?
Yeah.
All right. And with as much desperation as you've had in your entire time, you race through the partially open gates of Krezk and evacuate. The sounds of cries kind of droning through the city behind you. Which way do you go?
I follow Rictavio, so.
To his tower, I guess.
And you begin to head eastward with Krezk and its wake behind you.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Irina kind of looks down, and she's in near tears.
Sorry, could I get 2 minutes? My grandma just
Okay. All right. Yep.
Sorry.
No worries.
No worries.
Are we on pause?
Yeah,
Bro,
break.
we're fucking ruining this town.
I know.
we were
That did not
tired.
feel good. That did not feel good. I'm gonna be honest. I know this is a
But
dark
what the fuck
campaign,
else were
but
we supposed to do? What the fuck
I don't
else were
know.
we supposed to do? What the fuck else were we
Fight, I
supposed to do?
guess. Fight.
No, look, we're at fucking 2 HP each. What the fuck else were we supposed to do? We had to leave.
Fight, I guess.
Fight what and die? And die to these fucking Frankenstein's monsters? I know it's kind of fucked up, but I was kind of serious when I told the Burgomaster, what were you doing letting Dr. Frankenstein create these things? Did you not think that someday they would fucking come loose? You thought he was gonna live forever?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if the Burgomaster would know what all was happening in that tower.
Well,
That's a shitty Burgomaster then. I'm gonna keep
yeah.
that in mind with them.
Yeah.
I think-
I'm not trying to be a bitch or anything, but
I think from the little what you gathered of your interaction with the Burgomaster, he kind of conveyed that the abbot kind of keeps to himself in that tower, and it's really kind of a respectful distance from one another, and they never needed to interact with each other prior. So it's entirely possible that the Burgomaster was unaware of what all was taking place in there.
Karla, you try and play some Smash in the downtime?
I follow. I don't know if we have enough time.
Alright, no worries.
We get it. You want to be toxic. No,
What?
stop.
No.
It was so funny the one time we were playing and I said something simple. You died and I was like, damn, get wrecked. And you were like, oh yeah. No. It's fine. It's fine. No worries at all.
Can't help it. Forgot my bad. Damn. Yeah, that we really just left that whole city to die. That doesn't feel great. I'm gonna be honest.
No. We saved ourselves. A consequence of a madman creating fucking Frankenstein's monsters and letting them run free is not our fault. He could have had them sealed up so that they didn't fucking escape. Like if you're gonna make creations that have the potential to kill, have the responsibility to have a backup in case they decide to fucking revolt.
Yeah, I guess.
That's not our fucking fault. That's not our fucking fault. We're trying to get out of here. Honestly, at this point, we're trying to get out of here. Like, fuck Strahd for bringing us in the first place. And I know that may be my fault because I'd be like Tatiana or whatever, but that's also not my fault.
Yeah. I don't know. Just doesn't feel great. It is.
A lot of things don't feel great. I don't feel good about killing our newfound friend's father.
Yeah, true.
Like
True.
that's not a good feeling, you know? But like what other, yeah, we could have sat here and done like persuasion checks, but realistically, like, do we have the good RNG to roll a nat 20 eventually? You know, that's 20 rolls, 1 out of 20, if that, you know.
True.
Are we good to pick back up?
Is there?
I think so.
In the back of Rictavio's carriage, Lilith, Arielle, I think that's it. You
Arena?
you notice Arena
Oh.
start to, like, her head in her hands, and she's crying.
What's wrong, Arena?
There had to have been more we could have done back there. We just let them all die.
We don't know that yet. We can come back. We just can't help right now. And if we can't help ourselves, we can't help other people. Go ahead.
I know, I heard their cries, and I don't think all of them escaped or got to safety in time.
I don't know, Rita.
Did we make the right choice?
If the alternative was to stay and die, I think so. But I feel the same way.
I'm not sure. The only thing we can do is try to make the next best choice. Wow.
She doesn't look up, and she continues with her head in her hands.
And I pat her back.
The travel eastward.
Before we go on,
Yes.
can I try tuning an item while I'm in the back of the okay.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. How long would you say the travel is?
You don't know.
Okay. I'll just start attuning.
Okay.
Alright.
As Lilith is studying this tome containing all this history, you notice, well, those of you in this carriage, and then Azula as well, as you see it from the outside, you notice at this hour, this very late hour, it is oddly peaceful as you make your way eastward. Not even the cries of ravens, which seem to accompany your travel through these roads.
I call ahead. Hey, is it a little quiet up here?
Yeah, it's really quiet. Probably, maybe it's that note we got from Strahd.
And in the deadness of this silence, it seems like your voices carry more than it usually would. In fact, the sound of the hooves of these horses walking this road, and then the creaking of these wheels, and your voices, the only things that carry sound, it appears.
I turn to Vasilka and I'm like, I'm sorry, this is kind of not optimal, but how are you liking life outside the walls right now? You seen these trees before? You heard the silence before?
She kind of like looks off. She goes, "This is the furthest I've ever been from home."
You know what we should do? We should get you a face. Hey! Let's make a note to get her a face.
Her face is already beautiful.
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't say it wasn't, but pathogens, the skin, the epidermis is meant to protect you from diseases, and I think she would live longer. We got a little epidermis on her.
I would agree.
Just a note, just a note, just a note, just a note.
If that is what you wish,
Do you want a
Vasilka,
face? Do you want a face?
I'm unsure now. My
It's okay.
father told me that a face was all I needed. Now I'm finding my own purpose. I
Of course.
don't know.
It's okay if you don't. I only meant it for protection purposes. However, if you don't want a face, we'll get you one. But if you see a face you like that's dead, let me know. All right?
She kind of looks into your eyes for a moment, kind of like studying your features. She looks ahead.
Does she still want? Can I proceed? Can I see if she still wants my face?
Roll insight to see what.
Can I get a sense if she still wants my face?
What that was all about.
What's the vibe? Is it like a face stealing kind of vibe? You know.
Roll
You gotta feel
what?
these
Roll
situations out.
insight.
7.
It looked like admiration.
Hey, Vasilka, I can't help the feeling that you still kind of get the sense that you're gonna get my face.
Your face was my father's goal. not
Was
mine.
it your goal though? And I'm gonna try to look into her eyes as I ask this. Was it your goal though?
Up until this point, my father directed my purpose.
Okay. Just seeing.
It is confusing to be sitting beside what I had been aiming for this entire time.
So, despite it being your father's purpose, was it in a sense your purpose then?
And I didn't know any better, so it was.
Okay, not upset or anything. Just wondering. We'll find you a face. Just as fitting. No worries.
Lilith, as you round out the hour of your studying of the first chapter of this tome. Yes.
I'm gonna be saying that I'm sleeping now.
Okay.
I've
I'm still
fallen.
listening. Just give me a second. Off camera, still listening.
Before my rest, I would have asked, because this is happening concurrently, like, hey, is it okay if I take a nap while you study, Lilith?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay, wake me up if anything happens.
Hopefully nothing else happens.
As you conclude the chapter on Strahd's youth, you turn that page and you look outside. It's daylight. You're in a courtyard. Both carriages are in a courtyard. Before you, you see a young boy kind of like sitting down, gathering his rest. In your mind's eye, the visage of a man disperses into a black and red cloud before reforming into this young boy no older than 12. A small sword at his side, tears streaming down his cheeks. Mist recedes further, revealing a glorious, well-adorned, and sunlit castle courtyard. The low buzz of insects and humidity add weight to the summer air. It's warm. Hanging high above you are red banners draped over towering ramparts that depict the same raven iconography cast in metal on the front of the book you've just opened. The boy that stood before you just moments ago now sits atop a small set of stairs leading to a wooden door. From beyond it, you hear distant but boisterous laughter.
Only Lilith can see this stuff, right?
You all see this.
Okay, am I still asleep?
Yes.
Okay.
So are we standing inside now, or are we still in the courtyard?
You're in the courtyard.
Okay.
Rictavio's brought the first carriage to a halt as he's confused as to where they are.
I lean down to pick and inspect the grass. Does it seem real?
Without even a roll, it appears real.
And the child that's crying, is he there in front of us?
He's a little bit off in the distance, but yeah, he's there.
All right. I think I'm gonna go see what that is about.
Okay.
Does anyone want to come with me?
I'm going to stand back or sit back and take care of the carriage because I got a horse and faceless beauty next to me.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'll go off and see what I see.
He said, "Fuck me."
You approach. You approach. The
Yeah,
boy.
I approach the child.
You approach the boy, face a little red from exhaustion and perhaps crying as well. He sees you approach and he kind of like wipes his eyes as if to hide the fact that he was crying. He goes, "Who are you?"
Just a traveler passing through. I saw you were crying. What's wrong?
My father's servant. He's tough on me. He's a difficult teacher. And sometimes he pushes too hard.
Are you exhausted?
Quite.
I use my lay on hands and use 1 point of healing.
You see like sweat like leave his brow.
Ask him what his name is. I yell.
Maybe like a bruise or two kind of like lightening up.
I hope
Yes.
that helps.
Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Strahd von Zarvich.
Fucking knew it.
Where are your parents? Or
My-
whoever's in charge of you?
My father is inside.
Are you all done for the day? Do you want to go back inside?
Rahadin told me that we'd commence training again very soon. What-
Okay. What do you usually do in your training?
Well, there are studies and sometimes I'm taught about war. My father's training me to be the lord of this castle.
Can I help out of the carriage?
What's your
Can I?
what's
I
your
thought about
father's
it,
name?
yeah. My father's name is King Barav. Slowly you hear footsteps behind you. Lilith and you turn to see Azula approaching.
So sort of making eyes as in don't freak out. Oh, this is this child that needed help. Their name is Strahd. They've been training really hard today. So
I've never seen anyone like you before. As he faces you, Azula.
Like me? What do you mean?
Your skin and your horns.
It's okay. It's, sometimes you see people that are a little different. But
I'm more
how about
used to seeing people like her, warriors.
she's blue too?
It's a pale blue pallor that doesn't strike him as too odd. Maybe he's more comforted by the armor that Lilith is wearing, and maybe the rugged outward appearance.
I pull out my water skin full of water and I say, "Hey, do you want a drink?" It's water. You seem really tired.
He looks cautious. I'm fine.
Okay.
so is your trainer waiting for you?
He's taking a moment to speak with my father, but I imagine he'll be back soon.
Okay, are you in trouble?
When he left, Rahadin was frustrated with me and might be reporting that to my father.
Does this happen a lot?
It's quite often, yes. In our studies, when they feel I haven't taken to the material too quickly, or if I'm not picking up the techniques fast enough.
What did you learn today?
Parries and counters.
Maybe I could help teach you some more.
What do you suggest?
Well, I'm a warrior myself, so I know something about fighting, so maybe I could help teach you. And now that I've healed you, you should be all rested up, right?
He kind of like looks back nervously to the open door, the slightly ajar door, and if we can make this quick, I don't want to get in trouble with Rahadin.
Do you want me to keep watch so that you feel a little more comfortable about things?
I think I'll be okay if we just make the lesson quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep watch just in case. And I go up to the door to peek and see if anyone's coming.
Okay. From standing on that door, you hear on the other side a man with a deep growl of a voice and kind of like slurring as well, drunkenly boasting in excitement for one thing or another. You can't quite hear without a...
Could I try to concentrate on what is being said?
Roll perception.
Gotcha. Three.
Yeah, through the muffle of the door, you can't quite pick up what's being said. But initially, you hear excitement and then seriousness for a bit. You hear the once boasting voice kind of like go into like the serious tone. Meanwhile, Lilith, what are you teaching young Strahd?
Compassion, love, empathy.
Yeah, I'm I'm just sparring with him with the back end of the spear, maybe showing him, how to parry. But as I push him to, being exhausted, I use the healing hands to heal him. And after a couple of times of doing that, I heal him and say, hopefully that helps you out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll survival or whatever role you think would be appropriate in teaching something like this.
Yeah, survival sounds good.
Okay.
Is it 23?
Nice.
Yeah, and you teach him some techniques that you yourself learned in training, and he seems to have kind of like taken to it well, changed his stance, maybe like loosened up a little bit when he needed to. And there appears to have been some learning.
Well, When you use healing hands, does wounds that you get, do they leave scars?
No.
No, no scars.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess, I hope that had helped him. Do you have any other questions you want to ask?
No. And as he like looks up to you and he goes, I just wanted to say thank you. And then you're back in the streets of Barovia, in the land of Barovia, standing in the front of the road, looking down at nothing except the muddy road before you, standing outside of Rictavio's carriage, Azula standing yet further ahead, beside nothing. The carriage is stopped.
Did the book disappear?
The book is still in your possession, Lilith.
Okay. Did anyone else see that?
I certainly saw it. I hope that this isn't a...
Arielle, did you see anything?
Arielle's back in the carriage sleeping.
I mean, I'm very sure that this is some sort of magic, maybe showing us, perceiving into Strahd's past so that we can learn more about him.
Yeah. Do you think we rewrote history, or do you think we got a peek of what history was?
I don't know what kind of magic this is. That's why I was asking about the scars. I thought maybe if I gave my little poke.
That's why I had to get out. I had to. I needed to see if we could maybe rewrite what had happened.
This isn't a going back in time and shooting baby Hitler type of situation, right?
Who said who? Said who? Said who? Said who? Imagine we had just stabbed him.
That's what I'm saying. It's on site. It's on site. Maybe we'll regret that, but
please, I'm so tired. Okay, no, but really, I feel a sense of empathy and compassion for the young Strahd. However, he is still currently to this day a madman.
Yeah.
Where's Vasilka?
She was just sitting at the front of the carriage as you left it.
Does she seem distraught, changed at all? Did she notice anything? Was she asleep?
She was kind of bewildered. She was awake for all of it, but didn't.
So she saw it.
Yeah.
Vasilka, well, did you see that? Or
the outsides of these walls of my home are very strange. I've never experienced anything like that before.
Did you kind of see the forest where we are change, and then a little kid?
Yeah, you spoke out and talked to me.
Okay, thank you. Just making sure that I'm kind of there. At least if I'm going out, you're coming with me.
That would make all three of us, but I certainly hope not.
Arielle snoozing. Rictavio, did you happen to catch that?
That was quite strange.
Have you been to
Arena?
Arena kind of lifts her head from her lap. She had been sleeping.
Oh, okay, sorry. You go back to sleep. Sorry, just nothing important. We'll talk about it in the morning.
Back down.
Ask Rictavio if he's been to Strahd's castle before or around it. I guess instead of saying the action, I should just say, "Hey, Rictavio," and just ask him. But my bad.
I never dared explore it alone.
Rictavio, what's the closest you've ever gotten to Castle Ravenloft?
Outside
the closest.
I stood there with my former apprentice, but I urged her that we turn back. We had an argument. She went forward. I stayed behind.
Did Strahd want your former apprentice as well, or? Was it just them being very ambitious?
Esmeralda was very headstrong, and she was a valiant warrior. But even with our combined strength, I was not confident that we can face Strahd. So I hesitated. She didn't. I hadn't seen her
She went
since.
out on her own. I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, I'm sorry.
I feel regret.
You did what you could. And now you have another group. And I put my hand around his shoulder. I said, do you feel us four would be in the same danger as your former apprentice? Sorry if this is a little touchy, but I just want to make sure that you think we are in a good place. Because if you think we should lay low for a little, I'm very keen to convincing the others.
I feel there is safety in numbers, but
It's true.
even now I'm still uncertain. We should just head back to my tower so we can gather your friend. Our numbers would be greater.
I
Okay.
think so, and I think with this
I
group
believe-
and with the
yeah.
other things we'll find, hopefully this can give us the edge that you might not have had before.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good strategy. Let's head over there. You lead the way. I walk back to the carriage and I sit down and I say, do you wanna take a turn?
I've never done this before.
But do you want to? Would you like to?
No, for now.
Okay. For now. Okay. How about you watch carefully and next time you may be feeling a little courage. How about you just watch. You go, all you do is you go, whoosh, and then the horse just goes forward.
Roll animal handling.
Oh God. Oh, a 1 not natural.
You
2 minus 1.
As you whip, you fall back in the seat as the horse kind of moves forward. Vasilka goes, "Is that supposed to happen?"
Is the horse still going towards where I want it to go,
It's
or is
moving
it just
forward.
like panicking?
You're no longer sitting in your seat. You're just
Gotcha.
rolled back.
No, it's not. But it's okay. I got it. Can I regain control of the
yeah,
reins?
you get the reins back and eventually pull yourself back up. Rictavio kind of like gives you a nod, Lilith, and kind of hops back in the driving position and awaits you to re-enter the carriage.
All right. I mean, I just sort of hop back in and I'm just thinking about what I had seen.
Mm-hmm. And then you feel the movement of the carriage go forward. The rest of travel is uneventful, and in 4 hours you arrive at this spire that you have never quite seen before.
Are we aware of where we are relative to like Castle Ravenloft and Vallaki and all that?
You have a sense it's between Ravenloft, and it's between Vallaki and Krezk on a road that you hadn't taken prior. For those of you that
So did we go on a back street essentially, or?
One sec.
In between Vallaki and Krezk.
You
In a tower, gotcha.
Yeah. So the party. Where is my compass? Party arrives right here.
Hey, Rictavio. Can you give us a sense of where we are relative to where we were? And I like start to scribble like a little map of like Vallaki, where I remember Castle Ravenloft being, because I remember there being a sketch, a like charcoal sketch of the land.
Yeah,
And I like try to sketch.
one of you has this map.
Gotcha.
And yeah, as you see this tower presumably belonging to Van Richten, this is where we're going to close this session. However, there's one more thing of note that I want to give to you. It's going to be in Messenger, because you're going to need it right now.
Oh, period. Let's fucking go.
So
Wait, this is so cool. Did you make this guide?
yeah,
Hey,
for level 5. I had sent it before, just FYI.
I had it. I need you to know I had it.
If you didn't reference it, that means you must have already known what you were doing. So
I didn't know what I was doing, but I had it.
I also know it's been a while, so that's why I just dropped it in there. Because
yeah.
That's fair. That's
Thanks,
fair.
Lawrence.
yeah, so tell me what your guys' new HP is and all that
Okay.
stuff, and let's knock this out now before we call it a
How
session.
much XP do we get then?
Just bring yourself to whatever it takes to get to level 6.
Oh, so we're just leveling up.
Yeah.